We are coming to you live tonight from Owen-Withee High School as Zaleski Sports brings you high school boys basketball, a big Eastern Clover Belt Conference matchup between longtime rivals, the Loyal Greyhounds, and the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by my wife, Chris, on production. Should be quite a matchup tonight between these two teams. Loyal in a tough spot. They've got to win to have any chance at the conference. This is the BBD Sports Pregame Show. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop two convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online to bigbeardown.com. As we look at the Loyal Greyhounds graphic, they come into this game at 15-6 overall, 8-4 in the Eastern Clover Belt. They are in third place right now. They're coming off a 72-46 win at home versus Gilman. Their leading scorers are Reed Stiglitz, averaging 11.6 a game. Kane Tofar, who's really kept this team together, at 11.2 points a game. And Bryce Deegan at 9.9 points a game. Free throws, Reed Stiglitz is the best one on the team. It's shooting 78%. Bryce Deegan at 52%. Rebounding leaders, Kane Tofar at 9.8 and Bryce Deegan at 5.0. Loyal was cruising along at 11-0 until the January 15th matchup at Loyal versus Owen. They took it on the chin, and since then they have lost 6 of their last 9 games. Coming up next for the Indians, they will finish off the conference season at home versus Greenwood. On the other side of the pendulum, we have the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, head coached by Russ Weiler. They come into this matchup at 16-4, 10-2 in the conference. They're in first place. Their last game was a 66-53 win at Neilsville last Thursday, and they will finish up the season on Friday at Colby. Their leading scorers, Winston Paler averaging 15.2 points per game, Mason Gay chipping in 12, Colin Fritz at 11.3. Winston Paler is the leader in free throws and rebounds. Free throws 80%, Colin Fritz at 79, and Winston Paler 10.0 a game, and rebounds Jack Wendler at 5.7. Owen-Withee needs to win tonight. As we look at the Clover Belt East standings, Owen-Withee at 10-2 and 15-4 overall. Columbus is interesting. Columbus and Gilman have not played yet due to weather conditions, so Columbus is in Greenwood tonight, and they will play Gilman twice in the next couple of days to get those games in. Owen-Withee would need to, let's see, that's 11. The most they can play 3 more games. They have to win 12 games, does Owen-Withee, and they've got their hands full with Loyal here tonight and finishing up on the road at Colby. If they win those 2, the conference will belong to the Blackhawks. Other teams, you can see Loyal needs to keep winning. They're at 8-4 to have a chance. The most they can win is 10. They've got to get a win tonight and hope Gilman can get a sweep of Columbus. Neilsville at 7-5, Colby 6-6, along with Spencer, Gilman 2-9, and Greenwood 0-12 in the conference. Other games tonight, Spencer is at Gilman, Columbus is at Greenwood, and Colby is at Neilsville. We take a look at the other games, by the way. Let's look at the Clover Belt West quickly. Bloomer at 8-2 in first place, Regis at 8-3, Stanley Boyd at 7-3, Fall Creek 6-4, McDonald at 5-5, Cadott 2-9, and Thorpe at 0-10 on the season in the Western Clover Belt. Other Clover Belt games tonight in the East, as I said before, Spencer is at Gilman, Columbus is at Greenwood, and Colby is at Neilsville. Out west, Thorpe is at Bloomer, Fall Creek is at McDonald, and Stanley Boyd is at Regis. Crossovers will happen next Thursday. The boys will see their seeds come out on Sunday on the WIAA website. They'll have that for sure. Zaleski's will have a prognostication show and look at the brackets and whatnot. Should be an interesting setup. Looking real quickly at the West and the East, I'll compare them together. Right now, Owen-Withee and Columbus would be finished for 1-2, along with Bloomer and Regis. Those games would be played on Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after this. in the crossover. And this year, since Osseo has left the conference, it will be played in the West at Stanley Boyd. Loyal would then be facing Stanley Boyd on that Thursday previous. Neelsville would be at Fall Creek. Colby would be at McDonald. Spencer would be at Cadott. And Gilman would be at Thorpe. And last but not least, we'll look at the last graphic tonight, the coaches poll for boys area teams. D1, ranked number 5, is Eau Claire Memorial. In D4, Stratford ranked 7th and Auburndale ranked 9th. And in D5, a couple of my favorites in there. Royal, my alma mater, ranked number 1 in D5 in the state for boys. Highland, where I started teaching, ranked 6. Chippewa Falls, Cochrane Fountain City ranked 7th in the D5 poll. And you see Owen-Withee is now in the top 10 in the D5 coaches poll. And again, a reminder that the WIAA seedings come out on Sunday, February 23rd. It's getting to the end. Girls crossovers are Thursday and Saturday. Lots of good basketball coming on in the next 4 weeks here on Zaleski Sports. This has been the BBD Sports pregame show. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. And a big shout out to one of our big sponsors, shedsdelivered.com. Starting lineups, the national anthem played by the band here in Owen-Withee under the direction of Ryan Gutsch. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Should be a good game. You are watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Owen-Withee High School for tonight's Eastern Club Conference matchup between the visiting Loyal Greyhounds and your Owen-Withee Blackhawks. To honor those who have sacrificed for our freedom, we ask you to please rise to the presentation of colors by members of the Owen-Withee American Legion, Owen-Withee Vets Club, Blue American Legion, and for VFW. Now for the playing of our national anthem by the Black Hawk Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Ryan Gutsch. Present is senior right here, Owen-Withee. And with that, we'll hand the mic off to head coach Russ Weiler.
And I'd like to welcome everybody to senior night, our seniors' last home regular season game. I'd like to start off first by congratulating the seniors from Loyal. Thank you for all your time put into the conference and representing the Clover Belt well. So let's give a hand to the Loyal seniors. We have 6 seniors. I'd like to introduce our 6 seniors and have them come out to half court, center court here, and be joined by their families. Mason Gay, Dominic Sherwood, Colin Fritz, Matthew Wilson, Brent Bear, and Carter Lehman. All right, I have to personally say I like the shirts. So, I just want to say the families and our guys has been a great group of kids to coach. Very enjoyable. A lot of different personalities, but great characteristic kids that are really good role models in the school and on the court and playing field throughout their whole high school career. Each of these kids have played different lengths, okay? And I want to really say thank you so much for leading on the court, leading in the locker room, in the hallways. I can't say enough about each of them. I want to say a special thank you to families, because I know a lot of times, maybe you want me to take them longer for practice so they don't come home right away. But it is a commitment for all these kids in sports, and for all the young kids in the stands too. These are great role models, and go out for sports, all 3 sports, and do the best you can. So I really want to say thank you to the guys and your parents for everything you've done, representing Owen-Withee and representing the Clover Belt Conference. And these guys know that they're always going to be a Blackhawk. So thank you very much, guys, and your families. I truly appreciate it.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Loyal Greyhounds, a junior, number 0, Reed Stieglitz. Junior number 5, Bryce Deegan. Junior number 12, Kane Topa. Senior number 20, Parker Smith. And junior number 34, Hunter Walter. The Greyhounds are both by Brandon Scott, Reed Stieglitz, and Reed Bogdanovich. For the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, senior number 10, Dominic Sherwood.
Nice job by Coach Weiler recognizing his seniors tonight. Last regular season home game for the lads here from Owen-Withee. Friends, Smith Brothers Meats. You can get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 4. And don't pay more for appliances. Pay less at Mid-City Appliances of Colby. New, overstock, scratch, and dent, they have them all. All brands, and they will service your appliances too. A family-owned business with a knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Mid-City Appliances on Highway 13 in Colby. Tip underway. Loyal in the maroon with the gray numbers, letters, and trim going right to left on your screen wins the tip. Blackhawks in their home white jerseys with the black numbers, letters, and trim with red accents. Deegan, spin move. Stieglitz in the corner. Up the Walter top. They swing it to Deegan near side. Man-to-man defense for the Hawks. Deegan thought about a 3. Now he'll take that 3 in the corner and a rim out. Near side now for Mason Gay. Wendler misses the layup. Cold shooting from both teams right off the bat here. Deegan in that corner. Smith will center it. Man defense for the Hawks. Blackhawks with a win tonight and a win tonight for get them at least for sure a tie for the conference title. 3 for Stiglitz, top of the key, rims out. There's Tofar for the cleanup. Kane Tofar. And that young man has really been the glue that's kept this team together. And a foul called on Winston Paler, so count the basket and the foul. Free throw coming up for Tofar. It's up and rims out. Rebound goes down to Paler. Sherwood centers it for Owen-Withee. Far side to Gay. He'll dribble left. Cut off by Tofar. Sherwood. Gay for 3. Nothing but net for Mason Gay. That young man had one heck of a 8-man football championship game. Like he ran for over 200 yards. He had 5-6 touchdowns. Nice lad. One of the 6 seniors for Coach Weiler. The girls and the other students in the section over there in their skiing, snowmobiling wear. Deegan, nice drive to the basket for Bryce Deegan. Gay guarded by Stiglitz. Gay near side. 2 of the unsung coaches in this conference. Russ Weiler, longtime coach here at Owen. Won a couple of conference titles. He's done a great job. So tip of the cap to Russ Weiler. And I'll tell you something, Brandon DeSmet has done a great job with Loyal. 2 really good coaches tonight, and a foul is going to be called on Mason Gay. That'll be his first. Rather youthful trio of officials tonight. I'm not acquainted with these gentlemen. Calling it tight right away. Deegan cut off. Picked off by Paler. Now go flip it over to Fritz near side now. Dominic Sherwood. Jack Wendler. And now Mason Gay, another 3. Yes! Back-to-back 3s for Mr. Mason Gay. Not quite 4 minutes in. 3.5, and it's 6-4 Hawks. Into Walter. Smith. Stiglitz to Smith now, whose uncle is watching tonight. Amos. Now Tofar. Throws up a weird shot, and Hunter Walter does not agree with the call, but was out of position. Yeah, shout out to Amos Smith watching tonight, and Austin Smith. He's cheering on Coach Weiler and the Blackhawks from Milwaukee. If you want to get a shout out, just leave a comment on the YouTube page. Nice drive by Gay, and he gets the shooter's roll. 8 points for Gay, all so far for the Hawks. Greyhounds trailing by 4, 8-4. 1-2-2. Try that three-quarter court trap. Stiglitz will dribble. Tofar. Smith. Into Walter. Walter barrels his way in, well off balance. Treffinger will check in for the Greyhounds at the next dead ball. I'll tell you, or pardon me, Rhett Lamovic, my bad. Rhett Lamovic, he has had a good season. And Lamovic only a sophomore for Loyal. 3 on the way, rims out for Paler. Rebound put back for Wendler. Jack Wendler in the scoring parade. Chad says, let's go Hawks from Montego Bay, Jamaica. I am jealous. It's about 3 degrees below zero right now. Enjoy that warm weather, Mr. Chad. 3 on the way for Deegan in the corner. That's a good sign if you're a Greyhound fan that Bryce Deegan starts out hot. Good pressure put on by Smith on Gay. Parker Smith, somewhat of a defensive specialist. Gay gets by him, throws up a shot, and who's going to belong to? They're going to talk about it. Aaron Radu is in, along with Rhett Lemovic. It's going to be Greyhound ball out of bounds. Bear Creek Canvas and Spencer is your pop-up camper canvas recanvassing specialist. Say that fast 3 times. Good luck to all players and coaches in tonight's game from Bear Creek Canvas of Spencer. And Stiglitz has it knocked out of bounds. Midway Steel Incorporated is a family-owned wholesale steel distributor providing competitive pricing and high-quality steel services with delivery across Wisconsin. Located in Withee, Wisconsin, with 25 years of experience helping the industrial, agricultural, and construction industries. Midway Steel Incorporated. Fair prices and good service. 12 minutes left in the first half. Tofar out to Smith for 3. Got it! Parker Smith. Tied at 10 in the Wendler. Lemovic tipped it out, but Owen-Withee was able to control it. And it's going to be a tight game tonight. Fans, we're sitting here around the loyal fans. They're doing their best to help the officials call the game. Wendler posting up on Lemovic. Pick and roll. Good defense. Gay for 3. Top of the key. Short. Rebound for Stiglitz. He'll take it over the timeline, slow it down, and run the offense. Radu, far side. One of 2 seniors for the Greyhounds. Smith, the other. Stiglitz will dribble. Oof. That was close to a steal. Tofar kicks it out. Radu will drive in. Over to Smith, another 3. He can get that. Yes, he does. In Fuego, Parker Smith. Making Uncle Amos proud of him in Minneapolis. Grandpa and Grandma a couple of rows down in front of me in the bleacher. Good drive and score for Brett Baer, who just checked in at the last dead ball. Makes it a 1-point contest here at approaching the 10-minute mark. Over to Smith near side. He'll drive in, has it knocked away by Gay. Wendler in a scrum with Smith. And Smith comes out of there with it. Good hustle for Parker Smith. Stiglitz will listen to Coach DeSmet, slow things down. Radu was wide open underneath. Lemovic out to Tofar. Tofar, 2. Kane Tofar with 4. Loyal needs to win tonight and Friday night and hope for losses for Columbus and Owen-Withee. They need to beat Owen-Withee tonight and hope Colby can beat Owen-Withee Friday. 3 on the way by Sherwood off the stanchion. Joe's Refrigeration has been serving the Owen-Withee area and all of central Wisconsin for more than 58 years, providing commercial refrigeration service. They're also your full-service DeLaval dealer, providing the top equipment for your milking parlor, including the DeLaval VMS series. Joe's Refrigeration of Withee. Paler will be on the top of the 1-3-1. That press, got to counterbalance it. And Coach DeSmet will call timeout. A 30 will take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShudsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Withee Oil and Withee 66 service. They've been providing bulk gasoline and fuel oil delivery for a long time, plus complete lubrication, tires, and batteries. Withee Oil and Withee 66 service supports the Blackhawks and wishes them good luck in tonight's game. Back to live action here after the Greyhound timeout. Joe Anderson, joined by Chris Anderson on production, and then turned it over right away. Not what Coach DeSmet wanted. Friends, call the Dahlman Insurance Agency to cover your business, farm, home, and auto. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency with offices in Greenwood and Thorpe. You can also reach them online at dahlmaninsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance. Come for the rates, stay for the service. Intense game here at Owen-Withee. Gay 2. Mason Gay with 10. Stiglitz looks things over, skips it over to Smith. You got to counterbalance the 1-3-1. You're going to go 2-1-2. They beat the press. Now they're back to man. Coach Weiler has his lads well prepared, playing multiple defenses. Stiglitz in the Lamovic. Skips it over to Redu for 3. No. Gay with the rebound. Now to Sam Wells, who's checked in. Good screens, good defense. Both teams playing very well. Sarah Bloom down in the corner there taking pictures. She's the photographer for Owen-Withee. Carson Prine will check in next dead ball for the Greyhounds. Good rotation back to Gay on the far side. Fritz looks for a cutter. Paler. Brett Baer will lob it in. Go against Redu, and he lost it. Sam Wells. Windler and Sherwood will return for Owen-Withee, and Prine will come in for Loyal. Redu and Smith out for Loyal. Stiglitz also checked in for the Greyhounds that last dead ball. Prine dribbles through that. They're looking to run and jump here. You get a mismatch, and Tofar took advantage of it, just couldn't get the ball to drop. Deegan, Stiglitz. Good recovery defense for the Blackhawks. Two well-coached teams. Stiglitz will drive baseline floater off glass. They're going to call offensive player control foul on Reed Stiglitz. Hey, Anna and Neo Capatillo are watching from Stanley. Let's go Hawks. So we've got Austin, Amos, Chad, Anna, and Neo. And Chad, I'm jealous. We're in Jamaica. Nice warm sand and sun, and we've got snow and cold. But it's hot in the gym here. Wendler. Lamovic. No defense by Lamovic on Wendler. Almost a steal by Dominic Sherwood, but Stiglitz recovered. Stiglitz goes coast to coast, misses it. He's fouled, and he will shoot two. Wendler called for the foul, his first. And that will put Reed Stiglitz at the line to shoot two. Stiglitz, their best free throw shooter for Loyal. Hunter Walter will check in for the Greyhounds after this free throw, and the first one is good. Walter will replace Kane Tofar. Nothing but positive things to say about Kane Tofar. That lad has really progressed all through his high school career playing basketball. Stiglitz misses the second. Paler with the rebound. Ahead now to Sherwood. Both teams playing man. Sherwood almost traveled. And he did travel. Whitetail Properties Real Estate is your premier hunting land, farmland, and recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. Lamovic pressured. Skips it over to Prine. Prine drives in, floater, deuce. Carson Prine, another young man who is playing very well for Loyal, really has grown as a player this season. A lot of these lads I taught when they were in elementary school, it's hard to believe they're juniors and seniors in high school. They're playing well, a lot of these lads for Owen-Withee too. And we've got a full timeout by the Hawks. Back after these messages, you're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
The next time you shop for your insurance, call Brad Krecklow and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call them at 715-384-2826. Quite a game here. Loyal leading by 4, 18-14. 5:20 left in the first half. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play. Chris Anderson on production. Thank you for tuning in tonight. In the Windler, and he got it. Well-run offensive play for the Hawks. Cut it to 2, staying now back to a 1-2-2. Prime will get it over the timeline. Sherwood nearly got the steal. Stiglitz will pull it back out and run the offense. Deegan didn't like the look. Prine, backdoor, deuce. Carson Prine with 4. And a kick. Good call by the official. Cassidy Lamovic is cheering on Rhett from his cousin in Colorado. So Cassidy chiming in. And Ron W., what year did I graduate from Royal? 81. And 81 for number 34, Winston Paler with the deuce, 2018. Graduated from Royal, taught and Loyal. And a steal, good defensive pressure put on by Owen-Withee. He'll get it over to Dominic Sherwood. Fritz thought about it. Back to Sherwood up top. Good rotation of the ball by the Hawks. They're very patient on offense, trailing by 2. Travel. Yeah, that's a travel. Good call. The Chastain Hosley Insurance Agency is your full-service agency in Pittsville and Loyal. They offer auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance from a variety of companies, including Progressive. Whatever you need to protect, let them provide you with a free quote. The Chastain Hosley Insurance Agency, downtown Pittsville and Loyal. Greyhounds beat that pressure over to Walter. Now they move it around. There you go. Cold weather affecting my pronunciation. Smith in the corner. Into Walter in the low block. Gay pressures him hard. Stiglitz will take a 3. And that is a key to their success, is Reed Stiglitz in that outside range he has. Tofar is back in. And Kane Tofar. Yeah, I was going to say Winston Paler is not that kind of a lad. He's not going to do anything cheap like that. Brett Baer checks in for the Blackhawks. They both tied it up. They're both Kane and Paler. They're good. Back to action here. Fritz. Gay near side. Lob it into Windler. Stolen by Stiglitz. He's got to shoot it. Didn't get the roll. Smith. And gets it. And some of the parents getting a little agitated here for Loyal. They want a whistle. Oh! Stiglitz 3 partially blocked by Dominic Sherwood. Coming up on 2:15, Hunter Walter from the free throw line, back iron. Mason Gay with a rebound ahead to Dominic Sherwood. Now Colin Fritz back to Gay, who will drive in, spin, and traveling. Yes, that's a good call. Coach Weiler wants a contact hand check foul, didn't get it. And that's what Coach Weiler is talking about. There you go, over to Stiglitz. They beat it. And the Deegan for 2! Bryce Deegan. 7 points for the junior. 4-point lead for the Greyhounds. A must-win situation. If they have any shot and anything to the conference. Tipped away by Deegan right into the hands of Kane Tofar. We'll give it up to Reed Stiglitz. Much more solid ball handler. You don't want Kane handling the ball up there. Tofar on the block. He backs him down. And he's going to shoot 2. And they call that on Jack Wendler, his second, only the 6th foul called here in the half. Kane Tofar, he may not have the width, but he has got the strength. That kid can bench press, and he is just a solid lad. Sam Wells will check in for the Hawks. Second free throw for Kane Tofar. Made them both. And they've got a sub coming in. That will be Rhett Lemovic for Loyal. The Hawks will have Sherwood along with Fritz, Paler, Wendler, and Wells on the floor. For the Greyhounds, Smith, Deegan, Tofar, Lemovic, and Stiglitz. 1:10 left in the first half. 6-point lead for Loyal. Paler will drive in, pull-up jumper in the lane, splash. Winston Paler with 4. Under a minute, they beat that press. Deegan kicks it over to Tofar. Stiglitz. Deegan in the corner, lobs it into Lemovic. He puts it up, no. 26 seconds left. They'll play for one. Fritz now to Wells. Kicks it out. 15 seconds. Fritz now rebounded by Smith. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it. We're at half. Loyal 24, Owen-Withee 20. Back after these messages. You are watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. Halftime here in Owen-Withee. Before we go through the numbers, a few words from our sponsors. First, some JBC screen printing and embroidery of Neillsville. They are the hometown team for all your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, call them at 715-743-3113 or visit jbcscreenprinting.com. And just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Halftime, it's 24-20 Greyhounds. You look at the scorebook here. For the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, Mason Gay with 10 points, 4 for Winston Paler, 4 also for Jack Wendler, and Brett Baer has chipped in 2. Not a free throw for the Hawks in the first half. No free throw attempts. For the Greyhounds, Reed Stiglitz with 1 point, Carson Prine with 4, 7 for Bryce Deegan, and 6 each for Kane Tofar and Parker Smith. The Greyhounds are 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Oh, are they giving out free ice cream? Oh, bring him up here. You know I need cheese curds. He's going to be my friend. They are giving out free. Yeah, we got to have cheese. Got to have cheese curds. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. All right. Gotta like it. Cheese curds. All righty. We'll take a break here for some more messages. You are watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Taylor's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Taylor's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Back here in Owen, it's FFA week, and a shout out to the FFA chapter here at Owen-Withee. They gave us free cheese curds. They're my friends forever. Got to give a shout out to Ryan Gutsch, band director here at Owen-Withee. His band's playing well tonight, and he got through solo ensemble hosting here. They were here last Saturday. That's a big event to put on. A couple of words from our sponsors yet. Next home, Simic and Ormond. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neilsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Ormond to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Ormond in Neilsville today. Well, as I look at things, if you're a Owen-Withee fan, you're going to get Dominic Sherwood in the scoring category. Along with Colin Fritz, they are shut out here in the first half. And they also need to get onto the free throw line. They have yet to shoot a free throw. For the Greyhounds, Bryce Deegan shooting well, but Reed Stiglitz with only 1 point in the first half. He needs to get a few more balls through the cylinder for the Greyhounds if they have a chance of winning. Looking ahead for the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, they will play conclude their season in the conference on Friday at Colby. And the Greyhounds will finish at home versus Greenwood, that also on Friday. I think I misspoke when I looked at the Clover Belt East standings. I think they just need to I've misspoke. Columbus will play. They're playing Greenwood tonight, and will play Gilman on Friday, and then they will be good to go. Gilman playing at hosting Spencer tonight. Anyway, when in doubt, go to the Clover Belt Conference page to check out, make sure you get all the right games, because sometimes what I look at when my old eyes, I do something incorrect. Anyway, the other games tonight in the Eastern Clover Belt, Spencer's at Gilman, Columbus is at Greenwood, and Colby is at Neilsville. One more time out before we head to the second half. You're watching high school boys basketball in Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit shedsdelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Every once in a while, I am correct as we come back just before the third quarter. They're waving at us. I did take a moment to go online and check the Columbus schedule. I was correct. They are playing Greenwood tonight in Greenwood. They will play Gilman at Marshfield on Friday, and then they will travel to Gilman on Monday. So they will play Gilman twice, yeah. All right, I was correct there. Anyway, if the lads from Owen-Withee win 12 games, they will win the conference. They've got to win tonight and win at Colby on Friday. A Loyal win keeps them alive for the conference title, and they've got to hope that Columbus loses back-to-backs to Gilman. It's mathematically things are correct, but that all depends on how things work out. You never know. Friends Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Second half about to begin here in Owen-Withee. Joe Anderson joined by my wife Chris on production. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We got a nice audience tuned in. Much appreciated. Thank you much. Austin, Amos, Chad, Anna, Neo, Cassidy, and Ron are watching. R-H-O-N, Ron W. Wanted to know when I graduated from Royal. Let's just say MTV was going to make its preview about 3 months after I graduated. Deegan for three, far corner, off the mark. Stiglitz. Who's the foul on? They call it on Reed Stiglitz, his first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 fouls called between the two teams in the first half. These young lads in the stripes tonight doing a good job calling a tight game. Smith with the steal. Deegan will push. Loyal has to get Reed Stiglitz some buckets here. He's got to get some shots to drop. Smith for three, well off the mark. Pulled down by Paler. Gay will push. Mason Gay, deuce. 12 for Mason Gay. He starts off the scoring here in the second half. Joe Isaacs, go Blackhawks, and especially Brett Baer. The Isaacs cheering from Cameron. There you go. Deegan off high glass. Nice shot. Bryce Deegan. 9 for number 5. This one's going to come down to the wire, friends. 3 for Gay. And that was about 4 feet behind the three-point arc. And that just bounced off the rim. Smith near side will dribble up. Back to Stiglitz. Both teams with their starting lineups to begin the second half. Two of the sharper coaches in the conference, and Coach Weiler for Owen-Withee and DeSmet for Loyal. Underneath the Tofar, didn't get it to drop. Did everything right except get the ball to go through the cylinder. Gay guarded by Smith. He drives in. Mason Gay will not be stopped. 14 for the senior. 2-point game. Just underway here in the second half. They're giving Walter that shot. Now to Parker. They lob it into Tofar. And Tofar needs to not put it on the floor. Just turn around. Stiglitz, 3. There you go if you're a loyal fan. That's what you want to see. Then you got to shut down Mason Gay, who is having a career night tonight. He's going to take a 3, and that's well short. I think that was partially blocked. Greyhounds with a chance to extend their lead to 7 or 8. Stiglitz. Sherwood with the pressure, and Paylor nearly picked up a foul, just grazed by. Tip of the cap to these young officials on the floor tonight. Tight game, well officiated. Walter will dribble. Stiglitz far side. Deegan baseline. Out to Smith for 3. No. Good rebound for Deegan. Floater for Stiglitz. There you go. Stiglitz with 5 here in the second half. And it's now a 7-point advantage for Loyal. Hawks in first place in the Clover Belt East, 10-2. Greyhounds at 8-4. Nice job, and short for Fritz. Oh my gosh, Colin Fritz had everything going for him except he couldn't get the ball to drop. Deegan baseline drive, and they're going to call player control on Bryce Deegan. Oofta. Aaron Radu will check in for Loyal. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. All crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. They will rotate on the offense. Good defense for the Greyhounds. And they're going to get Tofar for the foul. And that is only the first foul on Kane Tofar. Mason Gay will inbound on the south end. They're looking for Gay. He'll take a 3. Off the back iron. Tofar, good position. Strong rebound. Radu looks for a cutter, pops it back up to Hunter Walter. Stiglitz will drive baseline, cut off, skip out to Tofar. Smith. Tipped away by Sherwood, and Sherwood will get the deuce. Dominic Sherwood's first basket. Into Tofar and a push foul. Who they're going to call it on? They give it to Mason Gay. That'll be his second foul. PBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this winter. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online to BigBearDown.com. Timeout, Owen-Withee. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
We have got a nice crowd watching tonight. Austin, Amos, Chad, Anna, Neo, Cassidy, Ron, Joe. Chime in, people. We'll give you a shout out on the air. This is a great game tonight here on Zaleski Sports. Friends, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at all the lowest prices. Used to be the old saying, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it. Coming out of the Hawk timeout, Parker Smith to Tofar, didn't drop. Walter, turnaround back, yes! Good move for Hunter Walter to get his first basket of the night. Yes, Cassidy, I agree. It's been a great game so far. Paler kicks it out. Wells' shot is off the mark. Radu with the rebound. He'll take it over the timeline, far side. Stiglitz, the junior, number 0. 5 points here in the second half. Looking for more. Smith will dribble back up top. Underneath, Radu, a lot of pushing. Yes, and they're going to get Mason Gay for the foul. Lamovic in for Walter. That's the one thing, you see that a lot in this level and in college, where they'll have their hands up. They won't have their hands on them, but they'll be using their body to push and shove, and that's a contact foul. So a good call by the official. Lamovic pounds in, and he traveled. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Coming up on 10.5 left in regulation. 7-point lead for Loyal. Tipped away by Smith, but controlled by Paler of Owen-Withee. Back up to Sherwood. He'll drive. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Short. Tipped. Lamovic. Good rebound for number 32. He's come on pretty strong here the latter part of the season. Stiglitz for the deuce. And nearly a turnover. Radu had his fingertips on it but knocked it back. Gay fouled. We'll go to the line. This will be the first free throws for Owen-Withee in this contest, and they call that on Aaron Radu. Mason Gay taking the first free throws tonight for the Hawks. And he makes the first. Brett Bear in for the Hawks. Prine in for the Greyhounds. Second free throw coming up for senior Mason Gay. Also checking in for the Hawks will be Colin Fritz. Oh, Geneva Capetillo, yes. Geneva, Maddie, and Addie are watching from the concession stand. Got to give a shout out to those young ladies. And Ron W., excellent announcing. Thank you very much. Elroy native. Shout, wow, Lamovic. Nice move for the sophomore. Back to a 9-point lead. Sherwood fouled as he went to the basket. And they call that on Lamovic. That'll be his first. Thanks for the kind words, Ron W. I appreciate it. I think that must be short for Rhonda. I'm not sure. This is 2 free throws for Dominic Sherwood. The first one is up and good. I tell you, Coach Weiler's got a well-coached team. He does a great job. Second free throw for number 10. It's up and it is off the mark. Lamovic with a good rebound. Radu, Lamovic, Stiglitz, Tofar, and Prine on the floor. Tipped and stolen by Dominic Sherwood. Far side over the timeline. Bear kicks it back out. Into Fritz. Fritz, tough shot. Colin Fritz, he gets his first bucket of the night. They've cut it to 6. Just past the midway point of the second half. Lemovic will power drive in, and he is fouled and will shoot 2. I got to give a tip of the cap to these officials. They are very good. They're young, but they're. When I first saw them, I thought, oh, they're young. We'll see what happens. They have called an excellent game. Rhett Lemovic on the line to shoot 2. First one is up and no. Bryce Deegan checks in for the Hounds. He will replace Aaron Radu. Good job for Aaron. Older brother and sister sitting in front of us, mom and dad. In front of us as well. Second free throw for Lemovic, and he gets it to go through. Dandy crowd watching tonight. Thanks for tuning in, friends. Exciting basketball, hot basketball on a cold night in central Wisconsin. Bear with the dribble. Wells. Paler will take a 3, top of the key, short. Wells with the rebound. He'll power back in, shoot it, and does not get the roll. Bear. And finally, Lemovic comes down with it. Hoy, yoy, yoy, yoy. Greyhounds leading by 7. 8 minutes left. Lemovic, power is in. Deuce. Rhett Lemovic. You'll get nothing and like it. Bear, pull-up jumper. Tipped. And saved right in the hands of Bryce Deegan. Bryce takes about 3 steps, and he's already at half court. Takes me about 20. I think that lad runs track, too. He's a good, fast runner. And Lemovic, no, he didn't get it off in time. Wendler in for, and Gay in for Owen-Withee. Parker Smith in for Loyal. Hawks will have on the floor Colin Fritz and Mason Gay, Sam Wells, Winston Paler, and Jack Wendler. Wells guarded by Stiglitz. Paler drives, almost lost it. Power up and off the back iron. Wendler keeps it alive, tips it out to his teammate. Coach DeSmet encouraging his lads. 7 minutes left. Gay, count the basket and the foul. Mason Gay having one heck of a game here tonight. And they call that on Rhett Lemovic, his second. 16 for Loyal. Next one will put the Blackhawks in the bonus. Gay, yes. Mason Gay, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Closes it to a 6-point advantage again for Loyal. Stiglitz now to Deegan. Skip over. Oh! And Smith did the right thing, just put his hands on it, was tipped. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great deals on Milwaukee tools from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. Stiglitz will hold it up top of the key. Colin Fritz got to get close to be closely guarded. Walter up high. Double team. They're going to do the run and jump and call a timeout. Smart timeout by Coach DeSmet. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Power & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Power & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Gross Motors in Neillsville has the largest Chevrolet, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one location. Shop today at Gross Motors in Neillsville or go to grossauto.com. In Mutual of Wausau Insurance, they've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Back to live action here after the timeout by Loyal. Deegan nearly lost it, but he was fouled. Only the fourth team foul on the Hawks here in the second half. And that's on Mason Gay, and that's 4 on the senior. Gay with 19 points. Lamovic couldn't put a fork in it. 2-on-1 Hawks. Oh, they got Parker Smith for the foul. I thought he had it clean, but did not. Parker Smith, and for Parker, a foul this late. It's his first foul. Bonus throw, or is this 2? Fritz to shoot 2 and makes the first. There's Kane Tofar back in for Loyal. Kane is the glue. That kid can do just about anything. Second free throw for the senior, Colin Fritz. Short. We got an animated fan who stood up. And the ball is going to belong to the Hawks out of bounds. 6 minutes left. 5-point game. Gay with the ball. Wendler back up top, now to Fritz. Sherwood, they'll move it back over. Paler. Good defense for the Greyhounds. You can hear the fans clapping in the background for Loyal. Winston Paler, they're going to call the foul on Hunter Walter. That'll be the team's 8th. That is the second foul on Hunter Walter. And that will put Winston Paler at the line to shoot 2. Winston, a junior, the first free throw is up and good. Loyal has had some tough games, and in the early season, when it got down to the nitty-gritty, they were able to keep their composure and pull out the wins. And lately, they've struggled in close games. It's now down to a 3-point advantage with 5.5 left. They led by as many as 9. Shout-outs to Kevin and Becky as well, who have chimed in. Feel free to write a positive comment on the YouTube page, give you some recognition. Got a good fan base for both of these teams. Deegan, they'll bring it back out, this student section for Owen-Withee. Cheering on, stomping, shouting. Stiglitz to Deegan. Smith. Back to Stiglitz. They're going to run a little more clock and try to break down. They'd like to get Mason Gay out of there. Tipped out. Deegan picks it up. Pull-up jumper. Bryce Deegan! Dagger! Whoa! Clutch shot for the junior, number 5. back to a 5-point advantage for the Greyhounds. Mason Gay for 3. No. Hunter Walter with a big rebound. Now in Bryce Deegan's hands. Approaching 4 minutes. Can the Greyhounds hold on, or can Owen-Withee pull this out? Stiglitz for 3. No, right into the hands of Colin Fritz. Boy, that would have been a huge shot. Wendler. Winston Paler. Guarded by Tofar. They get it back to Sherwood. He nearly lost it. Back to Mason Gay up top, guarded by Smith. 3:35 left. Coach DeSmit encouraging his lads. Gay, he traveled. Picked up that pivot. Good defense, Smith. And he draws the foul. And they call that on Parker Smith, his second, team's 9th. So Mason Gay at the free throw line, he is 3 for 3. Make that 4 for 4. Second one coming up. Chance to cut it to 3, and he does. 3:23 left. And a timeout, Loyal. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Uncle Minton wants you to ride into huge savings this tax season.
With up to 76% off furniture and Mittens pays the tax, you honestly can't miss this sale.
We're your one-stop shop for all your favorite brands of appliances.
Get the latest sleep technology for your best night's rest.
And save the tax. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses is dedicated to stretch your dollars further this tax season in downtown Marshfield.
Hey, I know they're watching. Kathy and Bob Trimble and Loyal. I know they're in the recliners, so I forgot to mention them. Shout-outs to Austin, Amos, Chad, Anna, Neil, Cassidy, Ron W. You got to tell me when you graduated from Royal, too. Joe, Cassidy, Geneva, Maddie, Addie, Kim, Kevin, and Becky. Thanks for chiming in tonight. 3:20 left in regulation. 3-point game. 2-2-1 press put on by the Hawks. Greyhounds will get it over the timeline. And over and back. Fritz pressured him, made him turn it over. Can the Greyhounds keep their composure and pull out the victory? Gay looks for a cutter, swings it over to Fritz, near side. Back to Mason Gay, he drives on Smith, floats it, and it's going to be Greyhound ball out of bounds. Tolfar to inbound on the south end. Into Hunter Walter. Now to Reed Stiglitz. They'll clear out. Straight man press. 2:40 left. Stiglitz fouled. That's the 5th team foul on the Hawks. I thought that was his 4th. It is, well, for sure Mason Gay has 4. I thought he had 4 before. I may have saw a number. That's why I'm not the official scorer. Stiglitz in traffic, powers it up, and he's fouled, and will shoot 2. And you can... And we have a technical foul called. Mason Gay has fouled out. He is excused from the contest, and he picked up a technical as well. So what they will need to do is they got to clear out everybody. They got to clear everybody out. Or maybe they did not call a technical. Maybe the Loyal fans are a little bit overzealous. But Mason Gay is disqualified on foul number 5. And Reed Stiglitz, shooting 2, makes the first. Sorry about that, friends. Got a little excited, thought they had called a T, and they had not. My apologies. Second free throw for the junior. Got them both. Mason Gay finishes the game with 21 points. Sherwood's 3 rims out! Scrum! And the Greyhounds had possession. But they're going to call a jump ball, and the arrow is pointing to Owen-Withee, and it does. They're going to say Owen-Withee had possession. Didn't get the timeout called in time. Inbounds to Wendler. He'll dribble on Walter. Wells drives to the basket. He's fouled and will shoot 2. Travis Frost is rooting for the Hawks. Thank you, Travis. That's the 3rd foul on Hunter Walter. Sam Wells looking for his first points tonight. Makes the first free throw. Second free throw for the junior, number 12. Second free throw, nothing but rim and net. 3-point game. Deegan beats the pressure. He'll push. Get the ball over the timeline. It's going to be Stiglitz and Deegan and Smith. Tipped away. There's Tofar. The intensity full here. They're going to run the spread. Minute and a half and a foul on Dominic Sherwood, his first. And that's the 7th team, and it's free throw time for the Greyhounds. Reed Stiglitz is 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. He will be shooting 1 and 1. Takes a couple of dribbles. Release rotation. Got the roll. 78% free throw shooter is Reed Stiglitz, best on the team. Put the ball in his hands. Second free throw shooter in percentage, Bryce Deegan. And 2 for 2 for Reed Stiglitz. Lead back to 5, a minute 27 left. Dominic Sherwood. Winston Paler. Nothing but air. And it's going to be Greyhound ball out of bounds. Tofar to inbound to Stiglitz. Man-to-man press, clear out, they say. That's what you want to do. Deegan, they're going to double team, and they get the ball over the timeline. Deegan to Smith. Timeout called by Loyal. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
If you got any fingernails left, good luck. 101 left, 46-41. Greyhounds have 1 timeout remaining. Deegan! Deuce! Bryce Deegan with 13. And knocked out of bounds. Another great play for Bryce Deegan. 38.3 seconds left. Timeout, Owen-Withee will take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Exciting game here at Owen-Withee. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson bringing it to you tonight on Zaleski Sports. Timeout, last called by Owen-Withee. They've got 2 fulls left. Loyal with 1 full timeout left. 38 seconds. Hawks trailing by 7. Dominic Sherwood. They've got to get a 3. They've inserted Colton Pachkowski. Sherwood, 3! Timeout, Hawks. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, peach cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
One timeout left for each team. 25 seconds left. 4-point game. Inbounds for the Greyhounds. Double team. And can they beat it? They've got to get over the timeline, and they get the foul. That's on Dominic Sherwood. And that's only the 8th team foul on Owen-Withee. And the one guy you don't want to foul if you're an Owen-Withee Blackhawk is number 0. Shooting almost 80% from the free throw line. Bonus throw again, only the 8th team foul on the Hawks. Junior Reed Stiglitz at the line for the Greyhounds. It's up, and it's short. Rebounded by Fritz, 16, 15, 14, 13, and stolen by Bryce Deegan. Bryce Deegan, what a game for number 5. Holy cow. And that foul is going to be on Colin Fritz, his second. Bryce Deegan, the number 2 free throw shooter as far as percentage for the Greyhounds. Shooting bonus, back iron, missed it. 3 on the way, good, timeout! Oh my gosh! Dominic Sherwood with ice in his veins. Holy moly! 48-47. 4.6 seconds left. Oh, Ron, you graduated in 93 from Royal. I was well in my teaching career by then. You're a youngin'. Wow, Dominic Sherwood has come alive here in the second half in 2 clutch three-pointers in the last 30 seconds. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 points in the game so far. Holy moly. Greyhounds just need to get the ball inbounds and just hold on to it. Put it in the hands of either Bryce Deegan or Reed Stiglitz and let them be fouled. And put them on the free throw line because the next foul on Owen-Withee will be double bonus and 2 free throws. Hawks out of timeouts, Loyal with 1 if they need it. Loyal looking to stay alive in the conference championship chase. Columbus with a win over Greenwood tonight, now 9-3. 2 games left against Gilman, Friday and Monday. Here we go, Tofar to inbound, pressured by Winston Paler. Into Stiglitz, and Stiglitz is fouled immediately by Dominic Sherwood. 10th team, 3.3 seconds left. Now if you're Owen-Withee, you have to hope. You have to hope that Stiglitz misses both. You get the rebound, you got to get it down. You got 3 seconds to get a shot. And he makes the first. Ice in his veins. Second free throw for Reed Stiglitz. It's up, and he made them both. Wells for 3, and that's it. And a big win for the Loyal Greyhounds as they defeat Owen-Withee 50-47. We'll be back after our message with our post-game show sponsored by Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Furia, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of high school boys basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Big win tonight for the Loyal Greyhounds, 50-47. And an Eastern Clover Belt matchup keeps the Greyhounds alive mathematically in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference chase, and puts a dent in Owen-Withee's chances of winning the conference. We're going to bring in Coach DeSmet here for Loyal. Congratulate. Yeah, we're ready for you.
You have a player you want?
You choose the player.
Who do you want? Sure. Okay.
What a great game tonight, Coach. Big win. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm just really happy that our guys were able to finish this one off. We had a couple in conference at home where we were really close at the end, just like tonight was, and we didn't really finish it, close it out really well. And today was a growing. We grew and we learned from that, and we figured it out, because tonight we finished this game and kept finding stops and scores, and then some really big free throws at the end. And just really happy for our guys. That's the best I can put it right now.
Boy, ice in his veins for Reed Stiglitz.
Yeah, I think they just said in the locker room he went 7 for 8 at the end of there, at the end of that, which is awesome. And he'll probably be mad that he didn't get that front end of that one bonus that he missed. And they hit the 3 right after it to then put it to 4. And but yeah, he did a great job at the line. And I'm really happy is that he came and got the ball. He demanded it back so that he knows he's a good free throw shooter. We need him at the line at the end of the game, and he didn't shy away from it. He came and got it and was ready to play.
I admire the fact you rallied your troops. You had some tough games here your last 6 weeks, and they came back and really got them going.
It's a 4-month, 4.5, almost 5-month season. It's the longest season, it seems like, and it's just not always going to be easy. It's not. I mean, you're going to have some really good stretches, and then you go through some tough times and some lows. And how do you respond? And these guys have done that. It took some time. It wasn't always. It took a couple games for us to kind of work ourselves through it, but they've done such a good job. And we're talking about, can we finish this race? Can we finish this regular season race so that when we get to the playoffs, that we are just really, really tough out? And I think we're getting there. I really do.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. I remember when this lad was shorter than I was. He's now taller than me. Bryce Deegan, great game tonight. Started out, missed your first shot, but then you really started to pop them in. What's it feel to get the victory tonight?
Well, it feels great. We were on a terrible stretch, but now we've done good. Got second in the conference. It feels great being beating the first team in the conference, and just got to go for playoffs.
Mathematically still alive for the conference, but you got to get a little help. But I mean, great game. You've improved now to 9-4. You're going to finish the conference season at 10-4. What would that feel like?
Feels great. Just wish we could do better. We played Spencer, Colby, all them teams, and the overtime in Owen. But glad we got this one tonight.
Do you run track?
I run track, yes.
Okay, I made the comment that when I watch you run down the court, it takes me about 15 steps to go from one end to end. It takes you 3.
Yeah. Thank you, yes.
Yeah. Well, we're going to put you in the house, all right? I'll get out of the way whenever you're ready.
I'm Bryce Deegan, and I'm in the house.
They're not wooing for me. All right, let's take a quick look at the scorebook before we sign off. For the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, 9 for Dominic Sherwood, 2 for Sam Wells, 3 for Colin Fritz, 6 for Winston Paler, 2 for Brett Baer, 4 for Jack Wendler, 21 for Mason Gay. Mason did foul out, though, with about 2:21 left in regulation. The Hawks shot 11 of 13 from the free throw line tonight. For the victorious Greyhounds, 2 for Hunter Walter, 5 for Rhett Lemovic, 6 for Parker Smith, 6 also for Kane Tofar, 13 for Bryce Deegan, who we had a chance to chat with just now, Carson Prine with 4, 14 for Reed Stiglitz, and he went 2 for 6 of 7 from the free throw line in the second half, especially in the last couple minutes. So great job for Reed Stiglitz at the free throw line, and for Bryce Deegan. Big shots tonight. Greyhounds shot 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Loyal improves to 16-6 overall and 9-4 in the conference. Owen-Withee falls to 16-5 and 10-3 in the conference. The Hawks will travel to Colby on Friday to conclude the conference season, and the Loyal Greyhounds will finish at home on Friday to finish their conference season versus Greenwood. And keeping in mind, Columbus has got 2 more games to go in the conference. They will face Gilman Friday and a makeup game next Monday to conclude their season. So you have to wait to get the final standings in the Eastern Clover Belt as our custodian walks across the camera. He's doing his job. No problems. Well, great game tonight here in Owen-Withee on a cold winter's night. Thanks for all the people who have chimed in as well. We really appreciate that. Great viewership, great comments. Much appreciated. For my wife, Chris Anderson, on production, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, our final score, Loyal 50, Owen-Withee 47. Have a great night.